Hey everybody! So today, guess what? It's finally here. No, the new Inanimate Sanity episode. I've been waiting forever for this. This is my favorite show ever. The episode's called Blue Buried. Uh-oh. I think it could be a reference to Blueberry. Looks like one of these contestants is coming back, I guess. 'Cause we've seen the polls and we don't know who's coming back. So one of these guys could be back. So let's see who it is. Get this episode started.
Miles and Definite, we're almost there!
Couldn't we have just left in the morning?
Nope. Mephone said the next rejoin challenge would be at 3 o'clock sharp.
PM. Surely he meant PM.
I'm not taking that chance.
How did I get myself into this?
Because you earned it, Blue Bear. Any one of us could have taken the boat to go home at any time, but we all said thanks, but no thanks, and stuck it out on a definite island just for a shot to rejoin the game.
But I stayed because I didn't want to ride a boat, and now I've been forced on board one. Boats are horrific affronts to nature. How do they flow? Wizard magic?
Remember our meditation training. Just breathe.
Finally.
What the hell? Oh no, go!
Whoa, you're all early. I'll go get me phone.
Yeah. And the floor was there.
Why did he say that with authority?
Oh, I guess we never mentioned. He became Miphone's new assistant.
Since when was that an option?
It wasn't.
Sweet, sweet land. I've never felt so alive.
No, I have never once meant AM.
Oh, don't
What the
worry.
heck happened to him? Was he dead?
Kinda just lies around not moving all the time. Totally normal. Yep. Yeah, he's not
He
breathing.
just passed out.
It appears our dear friend Blueberry has been picked off.
What?
No, I'm pretty sure he's dead.
3, go! Maybe it's Sanity Invitational. Let's go. Yeah.
Can't believe something like this could happen on our little island.
I can. People die here all the time. Why are we suddenly being
killed
so
him?
precious about it?
Yes, but it's usually some kind of wacky accident. The thought
We have
of
a
being
clue
close to
game?
someone
I
who
love
would
this.
intentionally commit such a vile act. It's sickening.
Welcome to my life.
Yeah.
Listen, everyone, we refuse to start the rejoin challenge until someone please confesses to the murder. Okay?
Oh, drats. So a flunky won't have the opportunity to undeservedly stumble back into the competition? I'm devastated.
Sounds like someone had a motive.
Sounds like someone's a little pitchy.
Wait, your off-key accusations just gave me a brilliant idea.
Oh, yeah.
Each one of you current contestants will pair up with a former contestant to investigate.
Ooh.
Once you all guess who done it, I'll revive Blueberry, who can tell us what really happened. Whichever team accurately solves the mystery, its active contestant will win immunity, and its eliminated contestant
nice.
will rejoin the competition.
Just one question. What if you were the murderer?
Oh.
Yang, is there something you'd like to share with the class? I'm just saying, that would be a problem since the murderer already knows who they are. It's a problem for a few other reasons too.
Well, I refuse to reward a killer. If you suspect your teammate, call them out. You can only win if you figure out who did this, and you're not a murderer. There. Does that work?
That's a perfect solution.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Clover, when did you get here?
I'm taking a break from my latest project because I've
Clover's
always
back.
wanted to become a detective and wear that funny hat they wear. Ooh, count me in.
No way! You had to stay on my very cool and moody island to get another chance at this competition, and she did not!
I got this, Walkie. Okay, Clover, you think it's fair to get to compete? If you can get just one other person to agree...
Huh.
Shoot, forgot about the luck. All right, you're in, whatever. Anything else?
Yes, actually. If I take myself out of contention to rejoin, could I be on a team with Bot?
Hey, kinda feels like that'd give Bot an unfair advantage.
You're right. I approve. Okay, Floor, make the other teams. I don't really care about the rest.
Clearly.
You're with Balloon. Yin-Yang, Cabby, Nickel.
Oh,
That Eldritch
Haha.
rover should just be
Remember that?
grateful Miffon's permitted him to remain.
You call a face on the ground Eldritch horror. I'd sleep soundly if I had your nightmares.
Candle! I assure you, I never let your gifts leave my side, and kept your flame alive.
I see you've remained attached.
Of course, just like you wanted. How are you, my dear?
Ready. I've been biding my time knowing one more rejoin was coming. See, I had no interest in leaving the competition, but it was your arrogance that took me out. This is your chance to get me back in the game properly. Either way, I refuse to leave.
oh well.
Coming in a bit hard, are we?
Gabby! Still hanging in there, I see. You've been making us Indefinites proud.
All of you, huh?
Yeah, this mystery should be no problemo for you. What with all the info you always jot down.
Oh, about that. I kind of thought maybe I'd try not relying on the files for a change.
Really? How come?
Now, I could have said I'm worried about reducing others to inaccurate depictions of themselves like I did with Bot. Instead, I said, oh, just wanted to mix things up. Remix.
Yeah, that's funny.
Why wouldn't she use her files? It's like if I didn't use my safety kit when I twisted my ankle running into this confessional just now. You gotta use what you got.
Okay.
Oh gosh.
I'm sorry. Do you like being called Yin-Yang? Or is it weird to address you both
Let's go.
simultaneously?
Wow, we haven't even started and these guys already confused themselves. You know what, Yang? Normally I'd complain
But
about
what?
you
Yo!
embarrassing me with
We
your
got his two
insensitive
sides.
remarks. Okay, be normal then, loser. But I'm not going to, because I'm done. Done.
Back then
What
in
do you
season
mean?
2, they switched. That's dumb.
We were making
Yeah.
real progress with mindful positioning, but ever since Candle switched alliances, it's been all Yang all the time. No wonder Gu doesn't see us as a unit anymore.
Oh, I wasn't trying to imply that I...
You think I'm the murderer, don't you? Of course I don't think that. I know it!
What did I do?
Oh no.
Look, Nicole, Mytho generated the hat for me. It's so dumb. I love it.
This is a waste of time. We all already know that you're a mass murderer, and the timing of your arrival was incredibly suspicious. Just fess up. Your luck did this so you could have another chance in the game.
Oh, Nicole, didn't you learn anything from my little gift?
Sure did. I learned that the only reason anyone would ever care about me is if I had luck. It didn't help me at all.
Don't you remember what I said when I wished you luck? One day you too will learn to share the wealth. But if you were so focused on yourself that you never tried using the luck to help others, then, well, it sounds like that day never came.
No, that's crazy. I can't just make people like me.
Sure you can.
Oh.
We don't have to hide behind snarky remarks. We all have agency in our own lives, Nico.
No. Snark.
You know, you didn't have to ask Mephone to put you on a team with me.
Oh, I know you don't need me. I just wanted to make sure that you didn't get teamed up with someone else.
Anyone in particular?
Well, there's no need to name names, but it starts with a...
C.A.
Yes.
What?
No, look at this little message in the sand right under Blueberry's hand.
Oh,
Must
what?
have started
See,
to write something beginning with C.
C.A. Before losing consciousness.
What does that mean?
The name of his attacker. So it can only be Cabby.
It has to be.
Or Candle.
Or Candle.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It just felt so good to have the approval of the person it was hardest to get it from, you know?
I'm proud of you, hun. Finally standing up for yourself. I had to learn that too.
Really?
Yeah, the last rejoin challenge. I was so focused on helping Life Ring that I didn't think about myself. But that's what you have to do to win out here, and you can't feel guilty about it.
Honesty, Kettle.
Something about this crime scene just doesn't sit right with me. There's no murder weapon or even any visible wounds. So how could Blueberry have been killed?
Slick sleuth in there, kid. That deserves a puff pastry bite.
Don't mind if I do.
What the heck? Ew.
Oh, I'm so sorry, sweetheart. I had to ration on Indefinite
That was
Island. It may not be
sickening.
all that fresh.
Not all that fresh. This is inedible. What, are you trying to kill me? Are you trying to kill me?
What?
To be metallics.
Oh,
Stand
holy
out,
shit.
I shine. Pastel or bold, I
Where's
decide.
that? Sorry.
You were sitting here?
Yes. Now, wait for my signal. Go. Too fast. I need the exact time it would have taken him to run to the scene.
And you think that would help?
Oh.
I did have a theory I wanted to discuss.
And you think you're allowed to question me?
The theory can wait.
Good. This shouldn't take much longer.
She's had me run it 73 times! Too fast, too slow, too theatrical. Nonetheless, I shall stop at nothing to ensure her victory.
The real mystery is who's awake enough at 3 a.m. to enact a murder plot.
Do you know who in this cast is a night owl? That'd make them more likely to be culpable.
Oh, I remember someone telling me they function best in pitch black darkness and finding it very unhinged. But who was that?
Yeah.
Hey, surely you noted it down. Why don't you give the old records a check, huh?
Life Ring, I appreciate what you're trying to do. I'm just not sure if everyone's comfortable with my methods. It's better for everyone if I just try to memorize.
You mean, want to live your life like one big test? Cabinet test?
Cabinet?
It's not like real life doesn't
what?
let you refer to notes or ask questions.
I suppose that's true.
Everyone has things that work for them. It's important to use the tools you have.
Perhaps I need to check in with someone. I think I'm stuck.
You are stuck, Cabs, in a rut of self-doubt and second-guessing.
No, I mean...
I always put up some walls. But when Balloon turned Suitcase against our alliance, that's when I laid out all the defenses.
Oh, he's telling about the story?
Was it Balloon that turned her? Or did she make an active choice to rebel against you?
Maybe it was.
That would mean it was my fault.
You know, Nickel, with you, it really all goes back to agency. Accountability. It's the core of your issues, every time.
Yeah, it really is. Wait, the only reason I'm opening up to you right now is because...
Yes, the luck. That really comes as no surprise anymore. But don't you also want to?
Maybe.
Well, we should probably go back to solving that murder.
Oh, yeah. Hey, did you bill me for today's session?
No, the first is always free. Whoa, this must be a coded message. Wow, I'm a natural at
What
this.
is that?
Must be the hat.
Just hear me out. Cappy isn't who you think she is.
Now, we're not who she thinks we are. In her eyes, we're just whatever she happened to write down about us. Accurate or not.
Sometimes it's not accurate. I've seen that firsthand. But it's her process.
Well, stop.
It helps her. And the files don't stay the same forever. They can change. Just like us. Write that if you must. I have something else to write.
Don't be alarmed. We've still only one death on our hands. 'Twas but a performance.
Thank you. I was mortified.
What do you think, Candle? Are we clear to move on?
A shame you didn't wait for my signal. I didn't get any of that.
I am giving everything I have to get you back in the game, my dear. But that's just it. I'm all out of everything. It's almost like you want me to stop existing only to best serve your needs.
Not almost. That's exactly what I wanted to do.
Come again.
Silver, you can't let your regret over my elimination consume you. We did make for quite the duo, I agree, but you are not nothing without me.
Oh.
The teacher has remained the teacher.
And she wants to hear your theory.
Time's almost up. Start approaching my vicinity.
Listen, Bot, I just wanted to ask you something about my files.
No, Cappy. I'm sorry I made you think you needed permission to use something that helps you.
When I completely mischaracterized you, you had a right to be offended.
But we talked about it, and you listened. And I don't want you to forget that. I added some art, too. I'm more of a visual learner. Hope it helps.
It's you.
Aww.
All right, everyone. Now talk us through this. Dun dun dun. Who did you all suspect?
Well, right by the body, we found two tiny letters in the sand. C-A. We believe that Blueberry was starting to spell out his attacker's name. That name, of course, being... Candle.
Huh.
Yes! Cappy's wheels are squeaky enough that one of us would have heard her if she was moving around at night, which left only one remaining option.
Now that's what I call incriminating.
Wow.
Balloon and TK, go.
That's good.
It was clear to me that the body's exterior was unharmed. Therefore, I conclude that Blueberry was poisoned with an expired pastry, and the guilty party is someone who claimed to feel no guilt. Tea kettle!
And when Balloon told me that,
Huh.
I thought it was such a ridiculous accusation that he had to be covering for himself. So I said Balloon.
Wow, I thought you both would get along. Kind of a shame.
I
Wow.
was having trouble moving forward in this investigation, but then I realized what was holding me back. Literally. All straight from the crime scene.
That just proves I passed through the location, is all. What can I say? I'm a sticky guy.
Huh.
Things are getting sticky, all right. Goo Goo Gaga over here just
Goo
wanted a
Goo
better
Gaga.
chance at winning the rejoin. And what better prime target? This town ain't big enough for 2 blue blobs.
Oh, the more blue blobs, the merrier.
You seem real nervous, Gooey.
I just wonder who did this.
Anxieties and allergies, my 2 modes.
Oh yeah? Well, we think you have a third mode. Murder mode.
Beep beep, incoming murder!
Well, get this. Clover and I decoded a message. There's a lot of nonsense meant to distract you.
But in the 9th row, you'll find a diagonal headed down and to the left. That clearly reads but.
What's so funny? That's a word search I made for Bot to keep them entertained on the boat ride.
I like this over without circling to make it harder.
Can we get a do-over?
Next.
It's Yang.
Huh.
What makes you say
What?
that?
It's Yang.
What the
Bring the
hell?
oven and shop case. Right, Goo?
I'm scared what would happen if I didn't agree, so... Yes! You all have been thinking too small. It was not a contestant who did this. It's the floor.
What?
He knew that him still remaining on this island as Mifon's assistant would be
What?
a subject of controversy
How would the floor
for
do
these
this?
senators.
And sure enough, it was. Immediately upon our arrival. If their complaints continued, perhaps they'd convince Mifon to
Oh yeah,
fire
he
him.
was
So
here,
he
but
needed to
I'm
distract
not
them
sure
with an even larger
if he actually
controversy.
did that.
Just think about it, people. Where was Blueberry found? On the floor. The answer's been beneath our feet all along.
Very well. I will now revive Blueberry so we can get the truth.
Okay, who is it?
That won't be necessary. Because I was never dead to begin with.
What?
Allow me
Hey,
to
what?
explain. My goal was to rejoin the game while having to put in the
He
least
faked his
effort
death?
possible.
What?
Unfortunately, that required a lot of effort.
What
But
was
nature
that?
was on my side. I function best in pitch black darkness. I'm unhinged like that.
Really should have
Oh,
I needed
nice.
some red herrings, so you wouldn't expect the blueberry. Just before I ran off the boat, I bravely touched goo and smeared some on the ground by my seemingly lifeless body. I wrote CA because that was a great way to create 2 suspects in one. In actuality, the rest of it would have said, "Can't figure it out."
This is infuriating.
Then I just had to lie perfectly still, something I naturally excel at. Couple that with Candle's meditation training, and I was able to
Oh,
remain breathless
wow.
long enough to make even the most daring action star blush from inadequacy.
So that's why there was no murder weapon. Because there was no murder.
Yes, but what did you expect? Someone to just carelessly leave behind a knife?
I mean, I've done it.
Huh?
Just to call back to Knife Season
What?
2.
What? Knife
I
Season 2?
abandoned
What?
it all. You wouldn't get it.
But wait, all of this would
I
have been for nothing
we're
unless
getting
the
season
rejoin
2 back.
contest
I
was
would love that.
to
Please, season
solve
2,
your
come
murder.
back.
How did you know Mifon would make that the challenge?
Because whenever Mifone has a personal problem, he turns it into a challenge. It's so predictable and unhealthy.
I like to think of it as multitasking.
I designed a game that I couldn't lose. So to answer the question of who done it, I done it to
What?
myself. It's the perfect crime, my own. Start clapping.
No way.
This is ludicrous. He can't win.
Sure he can. And you know why? Because you all were supposed to figure out what really happened. But instead, you all blew it. Blueberry wins and can rejoin the game.
God.
All the rest of you eliminated. We'll see you in the finale on the jury, where you will vote on who wins the competition. And anyone who didn't stay on indefinite is welcome to join too. I want them to see what they missed out on.
And what are these for?
I just don't need them anymore.
And now you can tend to your inner flame.
I'm sorry you couldn't come back.
What more could I ask this place to give me?
I told you it wasn't me, so everything is still all about you, huh? I deserve to be able to clear my name. So self-absorbed.
Blueberry! Allow me to formally reintroduce myself.
Quiet now. My first target will be the one who brought about my defeat back in the beginning. It was all her idea. Join me or suffer the consequences.
What?
Consider the teams randomized. It was all Cabby's idea, everybody. And that stuff doesn't come out.
Huh?
Oh no, Blue. The color of defeat? It's over. It's all over. Thanks, Cabby.
What the heck?
Well, I will say, I do feel a little more comfortable knowing that no one here is an actual murderer.
Maybe it says something about all of us, that we truly thought any one of us could be a killer.
Yeah, I think it's you're all weak and easily fooled by the mastermind.
How many victory laps are you going to take around the track, Blueberry?
I'll keep running till they turn out the lights.
All right, if anyone has a glass of immunity milk and they want to drink it, I wouldn't say now would be the time to do so.
Right, Yin-Yang, you gotta do that.
But, you know, you still can.
Come on, Yin-Yang, just do it.
Would that be okay? Thanks for asking, loser. We will be using the milk to give to Cabby.
What? Yang, are you sure?
We wouldn't have gotten it in the first place without you. Now drink up!
Sharing the wealth.
Wait, oh.
Do
Ew.
I really have to drink the rest of...
I'll read the votes. First vote.
Okay.
Nickel.
Oh.
Nickel. 2 votes, Nickel.
I think it could be
Yin-Yang.
Oh, Yin-Yang, you know.
Yin-Yang.
Yin-Yang now.
2 votes, Nickel. 2 votes, Yin-Yang.
What the heck?
Yin-Yang.
Oh,
2
Yin-Yang
votes,
now.
Nickel.
What?
3 votes, Yin-Yang. 1 vote left.
There's 1 vote left.
And the final vote is...
Are we on a tiebreaker again? I think so.
Yin-Yang.
Oh, Yin-Yang, what?
Eliminated contestant.
But I thought...
Once again, you thought what I wanted you to think.
Now that we know the jury decides the winner, Yin-Yang's just too big a threat. Literally, they could threaten everyone here and still be well-liked.
It's true, and I am.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Your selfless act was all for nothing.
It wasn't for nothing. Yang and I had a personal victory, and that is worth celebrating.
Just know, I run this game now.
Hit me as hard as you can!
Yeah, get out of here.
Well, today we solved one mystery, but 5 fates are still uncertain. Who will live? Who will die? And who will remind me that I'm just high on the drama right now, and none of us are in any life-threatening danger here? Find out next time on Inanimate Insanity Invitational.
Alright, let's go.
Animation!
Life Friend said that.
Oh hey, this is Brian. Thanks so much for
yes,
partaking in the
Brian.
investigation. You know, for a while there, you were actually my
Brian
prime
Rikes.
suspect. Not because of
Brian
something
Rikes, the
you
best
did, but
episode, my opinion.
because of something you
This one was
didn't
good.
do. Why haven't you subscribed to Animation Epic? Now, I know what some of you are saying. Brian, I am subscribed to the Animation Epic channel. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the criminals. Please, be the change I want to see. Thanks.
We're still sitting there. Okay, so that was this episode. That was really good. Of course, Brian always writes the best episodes, in my opinion. But that one was Good, yeah. So, thanks for watching this episode, and we'll see you next time on another Inanimate Sanity episode where BFDI come out or some NASCAR stuff. I'll react to that. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.